Announcement video today, a dossier on Palantir released by Either Square. You can find him on Reddit, Either Square, Twitter, Either Square. I just put that in to get the credit he deserves. But anyway, released for the benefit of us all. This is very exciting. You'll recall us digging into when we first learned that Palantir's links online to their public domains, certain domain links would actually, with the prefix, identify certain companies and code names that Palantir could be working with. So let's dig right in. Thank you again so much to him for putting out this Christmas edition, as he says there. So credit where it is deserved. So again, the Palantir links, we have palantircloud.com, cloud.palantir.com, palantirgov.com. Anyway, you get the idea. The main one, the one that I am most interested in, is the palantirfoundry.com. And why is that? Well, I am most interested in this one because that seems to be the commercial side, and that's where most of the commercial companies are coming into play. So let's just scroll down. We have him pulling in the link to, I'll skip past this government stuff. That's pretty hard to decipher, but here we are, palantirfoundry.com, and you'll see lots of companies coming through. I'm not exactly sure how this was able to be pulled, but these are, in fact, all real working links. You can try it for yourself. But here we have Wendy's, and then I just highlighted a few more. How do we know this is an actual real list? Well, the SPACs are showing up, the SPACs that Palantir has already publicly announced that they are working with, such as Lilium, such as Sampo, which is not a SPAC, but they're working with them. John Deere was an announcement. Again, not a SPAC, but a commercial company. Then we have Lockheed Martin, just another one that I'm noticing not working with yet. WeWork, PepsiCo. They're already working with Cellularity and Boxed. Haven't announced a Comcast deal. Could be working with Intel. They've announced Black Sky, Sarcos again, and Pear Therapeutics and Origin. But we also have a new deal potentially with Hertz. And then Pfizer, NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, and Philips. Those are just ones that I was able to identify. But if we go back to his official list here at the top of commercial companies that have not been announced, non-confirmed companies on Foundry, we see this list right here. So this is really important. But does it mean that Palantir is suddenly going to get a flood of revenue from these contracts? Well, not really. My take is that these companies have already been working with Palantir. They are probably past the acquire, and they are probably towards the expand or scale phases of Palantir's development. Right? And I think Palantir is already pulling revenue most likely from some, if not most, of these companies. So certainly not a bad thing, but I wouldn't look towards all of these companies and expect Palantir to have blowout quarters because of this going forward. Now, they certainly may have blowout quarters, but I don't think this is a strong indication of that. What I'm trying to say is the main reason I get so excited for Palantir is the potential, because we know they have about a couple hundred companies working on and using Foundry today. Now, that no doubt includes some of these because not all companies are public with their usage of Palantir Foundry. But what I'm so excited for is to see these really great names. We saw actually a leak before that Palantir was working with Dell. I tweeted that out. But anyway, the reason I'm excited about this list is because it shows the quality of the companies willing to work with Palantir. You don't get a Pfizer to work with Palantir for just no reason. There is clear value behind the Palantir product, no reason it can't scale further, so I wanted to share this with you. I think it's an incredible report. We have some great companies on the list here, and just because they haven't been publicly announced, I'd guess they've probably been working with Palantir for some time now. If you think about it, no real reason, if you are a company working with Palantir, to want to make such usage public for competitive reasons, if you believe Palantir actually has a competitive advantage and that's why you're choosing to work with them. But anyway, thought it was worth it to share this. A lot of these still need to be confirmed, but a really great list and amazing to see the caliber of companies that are working with Palantir. Let me know what you think. Until next time.